welcome to the Webdesign Launchpad. In this set of Quickbytes, I will be talking about some myths pertaining to WordPress. WordPress has been a very popular tool, and as of today, it holds a great presence in the websites of the world. Ideally, Webdesign Launchpad is majorly into teaching you web design the non-tech way using WordPress only. So, let us start about WordPress, various myths associated to it, and try to debunk them. The first myth: WordPress is only a blogging tool. When WordPress had started a couple of decades back, it was started as a blogging tool only. WordPress is available on wordpress.com as a hosted application, as well as in wordpress.org as a downloadable and installable open source platform. In the last decade, WordPress has actually grown from being just a blogging tool into a do-it-yourself mechanism for building websites, and it very proudly, as of today, powers more than 40% of the websites across the world. WordPress being open source had the advantage of a modular structure where you could add design using themes or you could add functionality using plugins. These have been growing at an alarming rate on a day-to-day basis. As of today, there are more than 58,000 plugins which are available for free in the WordPress repository, and a very large number of themes as well. So, as of today, WordPress really goes much beyond being just a blogging tool. When you talk to the web designers, they will always invariably come back to you and say, WordPress is slow. So what's the truth behind it? As I told you in the last quick bite, WordPress functionality can be enhanced using plugins, as WordPress is modular in nature. There is a large number of plugins which get built up every day, and a big chunk of these are actually free and open source. When you add plugins for more and more functionality into your website, obviously they will add some amount of processing time to the website built on WordPress. Quite a number of the plugin authors don't really care if their plugin is really optimized or no. They are just focusing on pushing a functionality which they think people might like. So ideally, it is not really about WordPress. WordPress is the poor soul which gets blamed because there are a lot of authors adding functionality and designs into WordPress and they are not optimized. At this juncture, I would like to point out that there are a number of plugins which help you speed up WordPress both on a simple functionality level as well as using the various scripts and codes inside so that things can be optimized and made available in a faster manner. So it is not really about WordPress, but how you install it, what you add further into it. Now, quite often people who have built their websites face a challenge in terms of scalability. When they want to enhance their website, either the proper developer is not available or it is difficult to do it the way the code has been written for the website. We get asked, is WordPress scalable? WordPress is currently the most modular platform for building a website that is available in the internet world. Being modular, you have the option to expand your website both in terms of the content and in terms of the functionality by adding more plugins. WordPress has both free as well as paid plugins that help you enhance and scale up your WordPress installation. There are a lot of big names including BBC which have been using WordPress very extensively for their various platforms or websites, as I may call them. Another myth to be debunked here is WordPress free? WordPress is an open source platform. Hence, the core WordPress installation is currently free. We don't expect it to be converted into a paid platform in future as well. You can just download and install the same on your hosting space, and you will also get all the updates, feature enhancements, security patches and all for free. Now ideally, if a developer is spending time in terms of updating their plugins or creating new features for your WordPress, obviously the expectation is that they will get paid as well. A lot of these plugins, the design themes, etc., they may either be free or they may be paid, purely paid, or they may be what we call as freemium. The initial basic installation could be free with some features, and as you want to enhance those features, these might actually be paid. Ideally, 80 to 90% of whatever you wish to do with your website can be done using free resources or open source resources in the WordPress world. You need to invest your time and get your website up and running. One very important thing about WordPress is being open source. The WordPress code is available for free. Now this does add a lot of potential for people to hack WordPress, which brings us to another myth. The last in this series is WordPress hackable? Normally what happens is that we get carried away by plugins. We try to add more and more functionality, and in this journey we forget to add plugins which provide protection. The default WordPress code is partially protected, but it doesn't provide for everything. There are plugins available which protect your website from malware. They add a firewall. They provide login protection, or even they help you restrict spam comments and spam login attempts on your website. Now these attempts happen in the non-WordPress websites also, and you have to build in that protection. The same thing applies to WordPress. There are these plugins, both free and paid, available, which you can install to protect your website. So friends, I hope you enjoyed these quick bites. In the meantime, I will invite you to join my free program, which breaks a lot of myths about websites and what you need to do to build them yourself the non-tech way. The link is given both in this video as well as in the text below. I also invite you to come and purchase my Kickstarter bundle. In this Kickstarter bundle, in a quick span of 10 to 15 days, you can build your first website, protect it, and there are other things that I offer for free in this bundle, like a webinar program for just 400 Indian rupees per month, which can be used for up to 1000 participants. I provide the complete training for this program in my Kickstarter bundle. So I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day.